Bonjour. Hello. How are we all doing? Ashir, Kirsty, Marcus, Curly Hair, Raphael, Wilma, Eduardo, and Holly is already here. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Kay's here. How you doing? Barbarella. Listen, I'm a little bit late, but you're not the boss of me. Alright? You might pay the bills. This is still my name on the door. Alright? Let's just get that straight from the start, shall we? A little bit late. As you can see, we have a new emoji. The winner, well, say winner, but I don't want to put make it a competition. But Dobby, your emoji is now available to YouTube members on the stream. Guys, can you do me a favour? Can you pop a number 1 in the chat for me so I can check the delay as soon as you hear this? Shouldn't be too long. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Something like that. No, I'm fine. I'm only messing. We got Tracy, Kat, Juliet. How are we all doing? Cool, right, so I am aware I have not been pulling my weight. It's not a draw along tonight. That's pretty infrequently, to be honest with you. Like, they'll probably pop up maybe once a month, because I don't really plan to do them at all. I'm aware, though, I am not pulling my weight regarding the draw along the doodle challenges. So I'm gonna get cracking on those, catch up, and then we'll just have a chat along like we normally do, to be fair. Tracy, if you type in :punchy : it should pop up for you. Let me just triple check it's working. I think Dobby's already used it further up. So punchy. Yeah, there it is. Judy, I'm so happy you took part in the challenge. I just got absolutely slaughtered for it. If you're in the chat right now and you're not aware of what I'm talking about, each week now over on Discord we are posting a different doodle line that you can take and then create a design off of. So from there you can create a design, and today's the first one that I got involved in, which the yellow line here is the line that we used in the doodle, and then I've gone and created the design from it. So I've not been pulling my weight and keeping up with everybody, but if you want to join in with this, you don't have to be a patron. You can just join the Discord, and there is a channel for the drawing challenge, and once you finish your design, just pop it in the chat in the channel, and everybody can see your different interpretations of it. It's pretty interesting to see the differences between everybody's perception of what they first see when they see a line. So I'm going to go back, and I'm probably going to start at week 1 and make my way back up. Let me catch up with what you've written. By the way, it's fun to draw along with you, but it does take some time. Yeah, I think sometimes as well I need to prepare a design a lot of the time as well, something that can be kept up with and doesn't have too many steps to it, because you know what I'm like, I just get carried away. Marie's here as well. How you doing? Kirsty, I needed a draw along after my horrible morning. Well, what's up, Kirsty? Sorry I'm not doing one tonight. We won't repeat that Joel's drawing looks like. My drawing looks like a robot head. It does not look like some sort of futuristic condom. And then what else have we got? Tracy, punchy with a Y on the end. You've already pretty much wrote it out there. Just add the Y on the end and you nailed it. Kat, I like that you did it, but once I saw yours, it took me a while to see anything else. Yeah, I think I might give it some time, or even wait till the stream later on potentially to do it, just so I don't go doing anything. But I had a bit of time, so I thought I'd just jump straight on it. No copying us now, Joel. See, the thing is, somebody did a vase or a vase, whatever you want. I would say vase, you know, because that's actually what it is. But that's for what, week 3 maybe? I think it was. So I was glad that somebody else saw the same thing. Something short and sweet, like a mountain in the diamond. Oh yeah, I've not got the pen tip on. Where is it? You know, sometimes, to be honest with you, I dabble between the two. It depends on what I'm going to use it for, because there's quite a lot of friction with the paperlike cover. It's not it's not distracting, but sometimes it can be a bit too much, and it can. I was saying this to Mr. Exile over on Discord, that the pressure changes are different as well. So you've got I feel like your pressure that you have to add is slightly different as well. So yeah, it's definitely a weird feeling. Look at Christy flexing that 3-month badge. That's the first time I've seen that one. So if you can see in the chat now, guys, if you are a YouTube member, to start with, you get the dark navy J beside your name. And then after a month, you get the same one there as Tracy, for example, who's got the blue one. And then after 3 months, it changes to a green J. So Christy is currently leading the way with the longest membership over on YouTube memberships. And Kirsty, I went to the doctor to get blood drawn and she couldn't find a vein to begin with, and then when she did, the needle fell out of my hand vein and blood projectile. Oh damn. Oh god, the whole thought of that is just horrible. I'm covered in tattoos, but I hate an injection or a needle, a medical needle. You know, I hate it. It is Vase. It's not. It's not Vase. It's Vase. It's as simple as that. Deborah, yours is invisible if you're on dark mode, so maybe I'll make an adjustment to that. But even if I changed it to then white, you know, you're not going to see it on the normal mode. So it's a bit hit and miss. Yeah, dark mode. Yeah. I did a redraw along your pyramid tonight. It was great. That's awesome, Eddie. Thank you for doing that. Make sure to tag us over on Instagram. Joe, let's see your tattoos. Oh, what could I even show you? I mean, this arm is I can't really see too well, but like this is kind of like Chinese style, Oriental style. I got a geisha on the side of my arm. Can't really see it because the lighting's naff. And then Chinese symbol. Oh, it's just, I can't really do it. One day I'll do a proper tattoo show maybe. Anyway, let's do some drawing. This one here, the second I did it, I knew what I was gonna see, and it was an eye. So to me, this part here is like the brow frowning down. So if you imagine, like, for example, say, let's just draw in another line. Let's just say that like this is the curvature of the nose, and just real quickly, that's the eye, you know, pupil here, and you can see that sort of frowning look to it. So that's what I saw the second I did it. So I'm going to roll with that. I'm probably going to follow the same thing that we spoke about, that I'll try and use a brush I've never used before. So that's probably what I'm going to try and do. But drawing the eye, I'll change it to dark because I like to add all the lighting in and stuff, you know me. So that's how we do it. I mean, both arms are done. This one's just like, I don't know if you can even see, there's like a diamond on my wrist. There's like a dragon in like a tribalish style. Owl up here. Just some filler clouds and diamonds. You can't really see it very well, can you? And then I've got a horrible tattoo down the side of my forearm down here. You can put a bag on your head and show your tattoos over your This isn't a come sit with Joel and let's go through his tattoos. Fully in the buff with a bag to protect his privacy. I've got 3 owls on my arm and a motorbike on the other. Oh, sweet. Regrettable butterfly on your shoulder. Why is it regrettable? I'm interested to know. And the screen of my iPad is broken. Rip. Oh, damn. How did you do that? Yeah, but in the buff, Dobby would get more views. Do you know what I mean? If it's just me in the buff with a plastic bag on my head and another one to cover my dignity, you know, That's a lot. That's a clickbaity sort of thumbnail right there. Or even a sock, yeah. I don't know how many individual tattoos I've got, but we've said this loads of times. Both sleeves on both arms, every bit covered, across my chest, over my shoulders, onto the top of my back, very back of my neck, and a tiny one on my ankle. It's regrettable because I was 19 and went for a cost over quality. I hear you. We all do it when we're like just turn of age to get a tattoo. And Marie's got a huge star with a skull in the middle of my chest. Regrets are strong. Oh no. Right, anyway, let's do some drawing. Right, hang on, where was that? Okay, cool. So I'm just going to try and draw in an eye shape somewhere near here. I need to... I mean, I could do it cartoony and have just a complete curve like that. I might just do it cartoony. Why is that like that? Calligraphy. Okay, that's quite interesting. Do the eye under there. That works out. I just want to do the eye, to be honest with you. Let's duplicate that. Merge them two together. I've got the original line, so I don't need to worry about that. Louise Kane's here. How you doing? New subscriber on YouTube. Who's that? We got Brian and Kim. Thanks for subscribing. If you're in the chat, be sure to say hello. We do these live streams every single Wednesday. Currently, I'm doing, as you can see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, the doodle challenges. We're up to week 4, but I am behind, so I need to crack on. I have a huge one across my chest saying, "Love me for who I am." No regrets. I don't regret. I only regret, not regret, but now I'd like to adjust one tattoo, so that's it. Joel Create, I am so mad at your pressure curve mastery. It's just one level. I just did it as it was. Seems like everybody here is tattooed. I think I want to create a new layer just to get the curvature of the eye. I want to draw... Can't draw with an eraser. That's pretty good. Yep. So the cool thing we could do here is we could do something really cool inside the eye. You know, like mess around with a different brush. So right now we've got all the shapes pretty much set up. I'm going to gamble and I'm going to pinch them all together. Reference the layer and then drag in some colors into some shapes. Damn. Let's go for, I think we'll go for red maybe. Like a bright red for a minute. And then we'll work it out from there. Screw brood and tattooed. Is that what you got tattooed on you? I want more, but I haven't had time. Oh, preach. My mum. It's mad. It's mad. I'm top half very heavily tattooed. She just won't let me. She just doesn't want me to get my legs tattooed, and you know we always joke about it. Like sometimes I might just like I'll have jeans on, and she'll be like, "God, aren't you warm?" And I'll be like, "No, just just covering up." And she's like, "What are you covering up?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing." She's like, "Have you gone and got your leg tattooed?" And I'm like, "No, I wouldn't do that, would I?" One day I will, but not right now. Right. Anyway, let's do some of this. Brush wise, I was looking around a few different ones, and like I've not used. I don't want to use something like grunge again, and I don't want to use potentially a texture one. I was thinking maybe like a charcoal. That might be quite cool. Create a new palette just so I can save some of the colours that I'm using. Thinking like a darker version of the red, a lighter version of the red. Damn. But yeah, one day I'll get a leg. I'd like a leg sleeve, but I know what the problem is with me. I'd end up getting both legs done. So let's go ahead, and I need to actually create some extra shapes, because I need to separate the top of the brow from, right, so this might look a little bit weird for a minute, but I need to separate the brow, the top half, because I want to add some lighting and shading up here, from the bottom half. So what I need to do is essentially, let's just continue the motion of this line up and out like that, and then likewise this line here, like up and out, which means I should be able to just add the color into the top area. That's perfect. That gives me the opportunity to just shade in that area, but it's like saving a shape for later basically. And then to be honest, I could probably just create a new layer at the bottom here, drag that in. And that can go there, that's cool. Let's invert the line for a sec, or even alpha lock it and change it to like a grey. Then we can see everything. So I need to pick where my lighting's coming from. So it's either going to come from the top and then be on the eye, or it's going to come from the right. I'm thinking maybe the lighting come from that way, the way it's looking. So basically I just need to get started with adding some foundation colors and just crack on from there. So where's the one I'm using? Charcoal, is it? Where's it gone? Unless you guys know a brush that you think I should use, I'm going to use just this 6B. That could be quite interesting to use. Well, I need to catch up big time. I lost my hookup when my brother-in-law realised I married a crazy person. Oh. Hate all of my tattoos now. This should make it more clear to teenagers permanent actually means it in reality. Yeah, I know. You never feel like you're going to hit an age like now, and then you just think, what the hell was I doing? It reminds me of Perry the Platypus. I don't actually know who that is. Bart's here as well. How you doing? Halfway through a sleeve, got loads of ink. Looney Tunes monster. Yeah, it might, to be fair. It's just a pretty straightforward cartoony eye, really. I'm lurking, but not really here. Cheryl Cole-esque quote. Kate's Mind, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Katie's Mind even. My bad. Joel, old beach under artistic is a fun one. Discovered that today. Am I blind? Artistic. Oof. Alright, I'll do that then. Let's try it. Let's go for it. I've never used it before. Let's have a go. Okay, so lighting's coming from this way, so I'm going to do the background first so that it's straight on obvious. So just like I did in my own design, the one I did earlier on today, is just drawing in your light source can help you remember sort of where it's all coming from. So I'm gonna just sort of, this brush is crazy. So let me just draw a line with this. How does that work? And you get a light and it's a very dark brush, and then how do they blend? Oh, that's quite interesting. Okay, cool. Light source can stay down here. That's fine. Let's go down a few layers. Cool. I'm going to work on the top of the brow first, and then I'll make my way down. You defo do pics. I defo do. You do. Wait. What did I miss? Oh, right, sorry. But how are you going to make me... Oh, right, sorry, you're just chatting amongst yourselves. Right, lighting. What I want to do, though, is just like I did in my own, is with this brush, is just add a general huge layer of texture. And then you can build on that by just lowering the opacity down. So... something like that, and then I'm just going to grab my eraser. I will use the airbrush for the eraser part. Just want to get rid of these top edges. Something like that, and now you can build on top of that. So like that gives you like a base layer of texture basically, especially with this type of brush. This brush I can already tell is going to be like really vibrant really quickly. I might have to be careful with these colours. Basic. We'll get the brighter colour underneath there. Siska, I am doing the draw along challenges that I have over on my Discord server. Every week I post on a Wednesday a new doodle line, and then you guys can take those doodle lines and draw them out how you want in your own style, or just take the line basically and envision it in what you see basically and draw it out. This brush is actually going to be a bit challenging to use, but we'll crack on regardless. I'm actually going to maybe turn that light source off for a minute. So what I'm trying to do at the minute is just add in like the basics of the texture of this brush, as well as just like skin almost, like maybe it's like of a villain or some sort of monster, maybe like a dragon or something. But this texture actually will look really cool towards the end. Just trying to build it out until I create a shape right in the middle that I'm happy with. Because I'm not actually happy with that one at the top. Let's do that again. What brush is that? It is suggested by, who suggested it above? Dobby, Darbarella. It is artistic and it is Old Beach. Not used it before. Seems quite a challenging brush because it's quite a fixed shape. It's not sort of smooth around the edges, so it's gonna be interesting to see how we get on with this. This eye is staring into my soul. I feel like it's a really judgy eye. Music goes silent, and then music goes silent, and all you hear is Joel's pen scratching, soothing white noise. That's sick. What brush is that? Joel, you don't have to use that brush. It won't hurt my feet. No, I'm gonna use it. I think it'll be challenging. It's good to just try it out. I think it's something I will do every week. Is you know. If I promise to actually do them, but it's just use different brushes, because like this could turn into something else for a tutorial or something, especially for me. So Dobby, have you started your challenge yet? Oh, thanks, someone's paying attention. Okay, cool. Foundation colors, create a new layer. I don't need to clip anything. I feel like this red is not going to work. It's too bright. Let's add some brighter tones underneath that eye. If the lighting's coming from here, then I want to create a crease. So this is the brighter area under here. So I'm going to leave that for a minute. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm starting to think I need to see all the other pieces come into the lighting and stuff at the same time. So sometimes I have to sort of just back out of it for a second and then add in this color. How could I do this? It's going to affect both of those. I mean, if I don't make that a clipping mask and I move the brow up and over here, what did I just do that was wrong there? Nothing. Cool. So that'll allow me now to create a shadow that will affect all parts of the eye. And I'll show you the line at the end. I've got it still in position so we can see the whole thing. So create the underlighting. Oh wow, this is interesting how it works with black. It's a really light shadow for a minute. Let's then take a look at the eye. Let's use a light grey or something for a minute. Wow, this brush is really interesting. Let's catch up. Where are we? Oh no, I didn't lose that much. I think you guys need like a button or something that you can press that just says, Joel, you know, you've missed quite a bit here, mate. Can you, come and say hello to us. So I'm thinking that the sort of cheekbone here will block out a bit of the light in. So why is that sitting? Oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting. I have to do both separately. I think as and when I change the lines back to black, this may help out a little bit. What's up, Ethan? How you doing, guys? Ethan became a patron this week, so make sure to say hello. And Ethan, be sure to come and join us all on Discord. We're always chatting amongst ourselves over there and getting into these drawing challenges. Ethan, today I'm drawing week 1 of the drawing challenges. I'm catching up. Still not found your Apple Pencil. Damn. At what point do you just say, enough's enough, it's gone? Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Let's go to the eye. Now, the eye itself is far too... I think if we darken it and then bring in all the reds, we could really make something look really cool here. And I'll tell you what we will do. I'm going to grab the canvas, edit drawing guide, symmetry. I'm going to change it to radial. I'm going to pop that smack bang in the middle of the eye and hit done. Now you might not be able to see that, but if I create a new layer, clipping mask it and drawing assist it, and then I draw in one sector, it's going to draw in all the sectors, which will allow me to now create a really cool eye and build up those colors. So let's do what we always say. Let's start with the foundation colors around the center of the eye. That's cool. And then let's create another new layer, clipping mask that, drawing assist it. And I want to draw in some streaks basically. Am I even drawing? What's happening? Assisted drawing. Yep, no I am. Just not being bright enough with it. What on earth is going on? Why is it doing that? Do I need to be on that layer still? Really? What the? Nearly swore, nearly swore. It's all fine. So why is it not doing it? Am I not being... Okay, cool, that's going to look pretty good. Yeah, I don't understand why it's not working. It's like literally not allowing me to draw in unless I press relatively hard, which is not what I've just been doing up until this point. So that is very, very weird. I think I'll turn the actual drawing guide off now that I've got a nice amount of colour in there, and then just... Oh, maybe not. Now I'll turn off the drawing guide. I've got no idea what's going on with this brush. I feel like it's clipped underneath a layer somewhere by accident. Like if I press really hard, no, it's fine. What in the hell? Maybe it's like the pulse brush. The pulse brush. What's the pulse brush? Am I not remembering that? David Kim, another awesome Wednesday stream and with a $5 donation. Dude, thank you so much for dropping in, showing some love. Appreciate you being here as always. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. David, we're doing the drawing challenges over on Discord. You'll see them in the channels on the left hand side. So this originally starts off as just this yellow line at the top. You see that yellow line? And then it's up to everybody's interpretation of what the design is. I'm going to probably change the lines to black now actually, but we are cracking on with them because I get shouted at for not keeping up. So there we go. Again, David, appreciate the love. Thank you for the super chat or the donation. I think it's donation, isn't it? Yeah. Dave, do your work. The pulse brush we used in the Neon City for the lighting in the background. Oh yeah, that is a weird brush. That one's like really annoying because it's like split into lines, isn't it? It's a really tricky one to use, that one. Oh, I like it. I have to come clean. I haven't opened Procreate in over 2 months. David, what the hell are you doing? How come you've not opened Procreate? 2 months? Do you know what? I'd love to see what the reaction would be if I didn't open Procreate for 2 months with you guys. I think that there'd be petitions out to have me cancelled or something. Maybe I'll just try it. Maybe 1 month I'll just you know, just completely disappear for a month. Should we try it? Just for like a month, maybe like a couple of days. I need to be sorry, I need to be more creative. This drawing is mint. Cheers, Ethan. The drawing challenges really are interesting to do, like, because you just start to see things from a completely different perspective. Marie, I'm watching the live and the moonlit desert video. Oh, cool. Multitasking. Just busy and trying to do too many hobbies, I guess. I've been working and starting a YouTube channel for cooking, so I've been focusing on that. Oh, cool! Drop the link. I think eyes, when you come to do them, like, they can really sort of pop very quickly once you get the colours down and all the reflections and stuff. It's like perfect for my sort of style, like, you know how much I love to you know, do lighting and all that sort of stuff, like, constantly. It's kind of cool. Let's take a look at what we can do. We can also add an outer. Add a darker shadow down here too. Oh, that's not clipped. Neither is that. I've used this before. There we go. 2 months. I can't go 6 hours without opening Procreate, Tracy. Absolutely. I'm with you on that one. I honestly don't know what I'd do without Procreate now. Joel, don't you dare. We will find you. I'm right with you. But I will do a tutorial tonight, I promise everyone here at chat. Well, we'll all be waiting on Discord for it. So if it doesn't come over on Discord with your design, I'll have to send them all after you. And send all of them, I mean. All the ladies. I just realised I can actually clip that layer to all of this, and then that means I can actually clip all of these to it. Perfect. Oh, fuck. Have I done this before? Clipping mask. And we need a little shadow here at the bottom because the bottom part of the eye would be casting a... Oh, damn, what happened there? Would be casting a shadow onto the eyeball. I need to fix the eyes themselves. They also need to be lit correctly. Where is that layer? Yeah. What was that? Did we just listen to like a nursery rhyme? What was that? I feel like I'm about to hit the hay. What was that? Sorry folks if you nodded off there a little bit. Right, now I've got that in place, I can start to maybe emphasize some of the lighting under here and on this sort of just underside of the eye. Brighten that up a little bit more. Likewise, we'll fix up here as well. I'm not going to go to the edge of the canvas. I quite like it sometimes when you just have a little sort of area small in the center. When the hubby is tired and we both go to bed, I take Procreate with me. 3 in the bed. Everyone has to send Kirsty some love. She needs a pick me up. Where is Kirsty? Are you in the chat, Kirsty? Still? Where is my dear? Where is my little sweet pea? Devin Robinson, why do people have to get the J? Why do people have the J next to their name? Because they are members on YouTube. So if you want to support the channel in another way, you can become a YouTube member, and each month that you are a member, you get a badge next to your name. So it starts off as navy, such as like Cat, and then it changes to a blue, like Tracy, and then 3 months you hit the mark of green, and then after that Kirsty's moving towards the bronze, silver, gold. So that's what the J's all mean, and you get extra emojis and stuff to use in the chat. Still better than your usual music, Joe. Jesus, come on, Julie. I don't remember what I drew for this one. Where you go? Devin, there, YouTube channel subscribers. Dark Soldier, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Where's that brow? There it is. So you'll notice, and I did this the same in the design that I posted today, that I tend to go backwards a lot to different sections just as I'm building. If it's something such as this, where I'm building up, I always build it up, but I end up going back on myself like all the time. Like I'll constantly keep just reverting back to different sections and bouncing between them, just to sort of move the whole design at the same tempo. I think now if we go to here and we start adding in some whiter areas, it's going to go too much. That's what it's going to do, Joe. Let's just see what this would look like if we did this. Fade that out. I'm sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. I'm getting a bit violent with my highlights. No, I don't like it. I want to build that up myself, do it manually. Tracy, can anyone help me, please? How do you know what Procreate series you are using, please? Series? What do you mean? Sorry, Tracy. A series? While I wait for you to respond to that. What version? Go to gallery, go back out all the way out, and then you tap on Procreate at the top left and it will tell you here different build numbers, etc. Doodles. Let's go back into the eye. I'm not going to spend too much longer on this because I would quite like to move on to another one, but if you guys know of another brush to use, some that you think I might not have used before, drop it in and I'll see if I'll use it for the next one. Don't go too mad though, don't go giving this something super challenging. But if you want to, you can find one. I feel like that entire eye, you know, you could just like duplicate all the layers inside it, like these two, and then just probably just do a layer effect and it would just like really come to life a bit more. I don't want to go too vibrant with it. Not too punchy. Let's just add a little extra glimmer onto this eye. Why is that not showing? I catch up with the chat. I'm on Procreate version 5x. Yeah, same for me. Can I? Why has that not done that? Why is there a pupil just not? That's all clipped, which means that is not clipped because that's a whole. Damn. What if I go down here and then merge those two together? That won't work. That can't be done because that doesn't exist, which means if I just alpha lock that instead, I can maybe just add a little. No, I can't even do that because technically that doesn't exist. Damn. Add a shadow in here. And behind the eye, we just need to add a little summit. And then do we add some just sort of fleshy pink tones in here? No, I want them to sit underneath, so maybe like right down here. So I feel like the brow right at the top could just do with something else, just to maybe make it. It does feel weird, like feeling like I'm about to finish a design and there's not a lot of like bright white highlights. Do I add the lighting source down here? Nah. Okay, let's grab all the layers. Should have done this right at the beginning. What a pain. And then let's turn on the original line. So we started off with the original yellow line and then we turned it into a frowning eye. So that's for that one. We're done with that one. I can move on. I'm not going to spend too much longer on it. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. Just a little random one. That's what I saw the second I saw it. Joel, honestly, mine was doing the exact same thing today, but not you. It's not you. Well, what did I do, sir? Oh, what, is there just an issue? So, I will post that later on, I think, maybe tomorrow, I'll put it in the Discord in a minute. It's not, again, always with you, with this camera, it tends to come out a little bit punchier than it actually is. I think it's a slightly toned down version than what you can see there. But I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Cool, that's one done. Let's move on to the next one. Week number 2. Now this one, I weirdly don't have any ideas for at all. At all. So for this one, I have to sort of take a moment. See what we can come up with. First of all, let's flip it. I mean, it could be an ear on the side of somebody's head. A bit boring though. Got it. There we go. That was it. Duplicate the layer so we can keep hold of it. And let's create another one. Alpha lock it. Change it to yellow so you guys will be able to see it afterwards. Nice. You can't not have, to be honest with you, these earlier ones, I ended up just chucking them in the chat anyway. So a lot of them I really do not have any ideas for. So it's alright, it's alright. We're getting there. We could do a dinosaur. I was thinking more like a dog or something, so like a big. No, that is the wrong perspective. I kind of don't like that either. New subscriber on YouTube. Ornithologic. Ornith Coda. We'll call it Coda. Coda, if you're here, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Oh damn, I need to select that layer too. Okay, Joel. Sorry, Kat. I was trying to read out the name of the new server, and I just had a bit of a meltdown, to be honest with you. But you guys had to hear it at the same time, so I apologise. David, this is a really cool stream. I like on the spot reaction / thinking. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, proper cool. We'll sketch everything out first, and then once we start to add all the different colours and stuff. Yeah, it's basically Snoopy. Yeah, that's the first thing I kind of saw. Devin, you are covered in tattoos. I am. I got both. Can you see? Do you keep seeing bits? Occasionally. Occasional bits? Yes, I am. I got both sleeves done, mate. Chest, shoulders. So both sleeves, they link across my chest from side to side, all the way across the top half of my chest, over my shoulders, onto my back, and onto the back of my neck, and a little one on my ankle. Bubble car? Could be a bubble car, easily. I remember I did Country Road for the last one. You're completely covered as well. Awesome, dude. We were just talking about tattoos for ages. Leave that line for a minute. Do we draw like something like that? No, I don't think I want to draw a smile. I think I just want to keep it like that, really. Just no smile. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, let's do it like that. Am I happy with all the shapes? Not the ear. Let's lower the opacity down of that one and redo it. The line work wasn't very good. That's better. Let's get rid of the gaps in the collar there. That eraser's tiny. That's cool, that's cool. That line there doesn't even touch, so... It's better. That eye's fine for a minute because I'll fill that in. Actually, no, it's not. I need to get rid of it. Yeah, because it will be filled in anyway. Where are we? Your neck. Yo bet. I have everything except my neck and face. Jeez. What, a full bodysuit or separated without filler? Julie, Snoopy reminds me of me being 5 years old. Nostalgia overload. Tattoos sound painful, but they look good in the end. Ethan, I'm not sure how old you may or may not be, but I'd wait. Just wait until you're completely sure on if you're gonna get anything. What the hell? What happened down here? We lost a little bit of the line. That funny looking dog in it. Alright, let's reference this layer. Let's fill in all the colours that we need. So I1, oh no, not on the same layer. I always separate all the layers so you can then individually shade each item that you want. We'll make the dog white primarily with a black nose, and let's go for a black ear too. That's fine, cool. That's fine. Okay, cool. That's all the shapes done, so I think now I can change the background colour. To be honest with you, oh, can I have a brush, please? Can somebody give me a brush? And what did I miss? Tracy, gotta go peeps. Thanks for the live and chat. Tracy, thanks for dropping in and saying hello. Appreciate you being here as always. Devin, if you're part of our Discord, you can send a picture in the general chat, and we can see your tattoos from there. And then Julie, they don't always. Ethan Long, a few of mine look the opposite of good. Oh damn. Can I have a brush, please? What sort of brush would you like me to use? Should we have a look? Or shall I have a look while I wait? I don't want something crazy like Elements or something like that. Stipple? Stipple. How could that work? I mean, that could work pretty much exactly, yeah. Any... Oh, damn, we're going to have to pick one. What would that look like? Watch, just keep it black and white. I kind of want to add some colour in. I like the stipple idea though. Stipple could work though in colour. It's not traditional for stipple though. Said invalid link, but we'll try again. Devin, if you go to my website, hang on, I'll post the link in there for you. Discord. There should be a general invite, but that should still be working. What the heck? Create invite. Copy. Where are you? There you go. Links in the chat now. And she said stipple, trying to invalidate. Spray paint. What's that under? Ethan, me has to go. See you all later. Cheers, Ethan, for dropping in, saying hello. Well, what am I missing over on Discord? There we go, everybody's here. Cool. Sorry, let me catch up. Where was the spray paint brush? Where did I just miss that? Is it under? Oh, here. Again, that's just like... And then we had Willow Charcoal. Am I crazy? Drawing. Why is there not a search feature? Just to search by title. Oh, charcoals. Willow charcoal. Yeah, I'm going to go for the charcoal only because I was sort of teasing with one. What's that on my screen? Oh, that looked like a dead pixel on my screen then. Damn. Got a bit worried then. Cool. Right, let's do Snoop. Again, I'm going to do my normal pink and blue lighting. I want to do that for this when it's a singular object stood in the middle of the screen. I like it. So I'm going to do... Oh, what happened there? Oh, I've not filled in that space, that's why. Guys, I don't think my internet's working properly. It keeps cutting out. Oh, dang. Guys, I can't tell you how excited I am for you all to get the next Patreon exclusive tutorial. Like, when you guys get your hands on the neon face design, I can't wait to see your designs. I really can't. I finished editing on it yesterday, and like it's so cool. I'm going to show you real quick. I changed it up a tiny bit. I changed it up a little bit from the one that I sent you before. The one before I sent you was really exposed, and just there was too much smoke. There was too much effect, too many effects. So I've now changed it to this. So there's a lot less sort of the haze, but this is a Patreon exclusive tutorial that's going live on the 13th. So what, a week today? Yeah, a week today, 13th. Do you know, I could even make it a little bit earlier. I could probably make it like Monday or Tuesday. Next week, this goes live. So if you're here in the chat right now and you're not a patron, this is the next Patreon exclusive tutorial. So if you're interested in joining, I'll pop the link in the chat. You also get access to all the other tutorials. And so it's worth a little sign up there. Let's have a look. There's the link if you want to go ahead and take a look at Patreon if you're not already one. But yeah, this is the next tutorial which is going live next week. So, but you also get access to all the other ones as well. But yes, it was definitely a little bit too punchy. You'll even notice here, I did the full tutorial, right? So if you notice it in the, you probably won't notice it. But this one here, I ended up doing the whole tutorial. I got to the end and I didn't like it. I was literally editing the video. I'm about 45 minutes in, and it's just, I wasn't happy with it. So I came straight back down. I sort of took over midway through the tutorial and went back on myself, got rid of a lot of stuff and simplified it a little bit more. And I think it came out a lot better than, it was more focused on the face than anything. So what's happening here? What did I miss? Christy, oh my god, I love that. It was too punchy, yeah. Good to see you back in here, Christy. And Christy, that is really cool, Joel. Thank you. I think I'm going through a little bit of a patch in a minute with these tutorials that are just really loving what what I've come up with and what we're all doing. So really pleased with how they look. Again with Snoops here, we're going to go ahead and do a similar sort of process where I add in base texture and colors to Snoop and then add in all the color. So I'm just drawing it in. You might not be able to see too much, but straight down the entire middle. Actually, I'm going to cover the whole thing in grey, but leaving like little speckles of white. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to start shading in Snoop first before we add in the lighting. I'll call him Snoop, but maybe for legal reasons I probably shouldn't. But we'll have a lot of shading underneath the ear here. Maybe up here on the forehead. Definitely down this side of his body. Down here too. Maybe a little bit behind here. Underneath. This brush is quite cool. It's got quite a nice little grain to it. Little shadow underneath. And above actually as well. The neck. We're going to do a shadow under here. Shadow just underneath the nose. Shadow just beside the eyes. Likewise, this edge of the eye. That's looking a bit creepy at the minute, but we'll see how it looks towards the end. Tiniest little shadow just on this edge for 3D. Okay, that's the basics in place. That's fine, that's cool. Hey, right. Let's grab the pink. Create a new layer. Add in the base of all the lighting, and where's it coming from? Top right. Something like that. And then likewise, let's do all the new layers. I hate this one. Can we change it? This one's so repetitive. Better. Right. Let's catch up. Wait, if you're going to start talking about Squid Games, I'm going to start kicking people out. I have not started watching it yet. I feel like it's Squid Games, it's fine. That's where all this conversation started. Oh, Julie. Oh, no. Oh my god, I'm 5 minutes behind. Just if you start to get behind, just leave the stream and come back into it, and it will sort itself out. Gonna out YouTube on the TV and see if that's. No, I've not watched any of it, guys. Come on, just hold fire on me a little bit. This week I've been watching all the James Bond films to try and catch up and refresh my mind, so that I can go and watch the new one this weekend. What is happening down here? Did I miss a huge spot here? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. That's cool. Thing is, compared to that thing that I drew earlier, this isn't going to have such rough shading on it. This brush is really cool, but it can definitely take your design in like a sort of scruffy look to it quite quickly. trying to be brave a little bit here in a second and just add in a lot of shadows. No, too much. Damn, can't do 3 finger. There we go.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
Siri's kicking off. Didn't say anything to you, pal. Oh, damn, sorry, I'm missing people leaving. Sorry, I've got my head down. Oh my god, Joe. You are even more behind. Oh no. What do you mean I'm behind? What, in terms of the episodes? Or my stream? David Kim, I'm Korean, so mad happy to see Korean TV show become so viral and popular. It's crazy how popular it is. I was even going to do a design tonight from it, like with the facial features, the facial symbols, like the hoods and stuff. That could have been really cool. Cat, alright folks, I'll start my drive home and pick up the boy on the way home and get back on when I'm home. Awesome, Cat. Good to see you and hope to see you back on in a bit. Right, what do I need to do here? Let's move on to maybe the eyes. This is going to look like pretty harsh, to be honest with you, like the lighting and stuff. I want it to look that way. I want it to be... This brush especially, you can get away with like making things super sort of grungy. That one there, curly layout. Wow, this is going to look like a bit of a zombie dog, isn't it? It's not going to look like Snoopy at all. Not that I was ever intending it to, but... It's probably a little bit too bright, just need a little bit. That's cool. Right, let's go to the ear now and just try and bring in some of that light in and bring everything sort of together. Let me catch up. Julie, I missed that video as well of your squirrel. I actually didn't even think about the your accent being in there. Zombie Snoop for sure. I said that earlier. Oh, Walking Dead Snoop, I'm with you. Oh, maybe we should just like do like just fully embrace it and just be like give him like cross eyes or something. Not cross-eyed as in, you know. Clipping mouse. Again, I feel like I should really just add a boatload of texture to Snoopy, like all over. I keep calling him Snoopy. So just call him Zoopy or something, so that he's like a zombie version. Like add the texture all over, like that, and then use that as the base to build upon. Let's get back down here, go down to the blue again. Because I'm struggling to build the colour up just under here. Like it's almost like too white of a canvas to be building the light in on. It almost needs to be a lot darker than that. Like maybe I literally just go in and change the colour of Snoop to, I keep saying Snoop, I'm just going to embrace it at this point, just call him Snoop. All these different shapes here, and then because it's darker now, I can add highlights in, which will make life a lot easier. Sorry, I realised I was going a bit croaky there. A bit croaky. This is Snoopy and Dilbert collab. Oh, I will go and add you too. Did you say you missed? I saw the video, but I didn't play the audio. Which is just like a complete, absolute miss there. David, to be honest with you, I don't know who Dilbert is. Is that a bad thing? I'm away to watch this video. Joel, you don't know Dilbert. I have no idea who Dilbert. To be fair, let's Google it because I actually just have a naff memory. So let's go Dilbert. Nah, no idea. It says it would only be known by people born in the 60s. Well, that's what it says here. Oh, to be fair, it's, according to David, it's an American newspaper comic. So, you know, I'm not flying over there just for a newspaper every day. That blue is too... Sort these eyes out a little bit. What? I sound like, I guess. Lower those down again so I can use brighter colours, emphasize the main parts of the eye. No, there you go. Should we do with these eyes? Should we add just like a black dot again, like the other ones? David, was that you bungee jumping? And Rebel's here. How you doing, Rebel? Rebel, I'm catching up on the doodle challenges, so that's what I'm up to right now. And I've kind of ended up drawing in a bit of a zombie-looking Snoop. I'm not sure it's a great deal I can really do much more to this one, to be honest with you. I could maybe add some sort of speckled look across his nose, maybe. I could give him actual nostrils, that'd probably be a good start. Two seconds, folks. Sorry, getting a bit caught up in the details of this one. Yo, about me bungee jumping. Yeah, I went bungee jumping like 2 months ago. It was terrifying. Was that you on your Instagram too? My face looked like your Snoop when I got to the platform. Mate, absolutely no chance. No chance from me. Actually, to be fair, did we just leave the eyes? As in, like, I could do like some. I could have made him frown and stuff, but I would have done that in the like at the very beginning of the design. I should have done it. Not now. Let's emphasize a bit more of the pink on the ears, and then I think I'm going to move on because again I don't want to spend too much time on them, but I want to try and get that brighter look. Oh, just realised the necklace and stuff. Not done any of that. I said just the necklace. What are they called? Collar. Don't start freaking out. We don't call them necklaces over here for dogs. It's a collar. I just could not think for the life of me then what it was. We all know these aren't cat's eyes on the road. Oh damn, what have I just done? I just drawn right over it. Cat's eyes are definitely not on the road right now. They never are. Didn't add any light in. If I was to do this for even longer, I would probably go to the ears, right? And I would draw in lots of... So you'll notice in the one that I drew today, I ended up like sitting there and working out how I could add some more texture. Now, if this was me, I would like probably like get the brush as small as it will go and try and draw in some like lots of streaks for like try and replicate fur in some way, but this brush actually doesn't go that small. That's probably what I would do if I was going to spend even longer on it. But some sort of fur look to it. Try and create some looking fur. But all that just looks like now is just lines. But what I did do, I duplicated the line, inverted it, and then moved it to the side slightly. And that may do exactly that. Alpha lock that. Change it to black. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. What I miss? David, not sure if you'll be live after I'm done, so if not, good night, Joel. Goodbye, chat. I'll be sure to post my drawing tonight. David, appreciate you dropping in, mate, as always, and as well for the donation as well. You guys are unbelievable with your support, so I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. Let's leave this freaky looking dog alone now. I think that's what I would do if I was going to spend even more time on it. Just emphasize the fur if I could, but I don't think there's a way of doing it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to change to a fur brush though. Like I would do obviously if I was going to draw this normally, but for now I'm just going to leave it as is, because it is just meant to be, the challenge is to just use that one brush. So also I think maybe my shadows are maybe a little bit too dark just behind the ear, but it would cast a shadow, so maybe I'm not doing myself enough credit there, maybe, I don't know. Alright, that's it. Let's turn on the line right at the very top so we can see what we have achieved with our doodle line. So that was the doodle line. Oh, Christy's off as well. Right, I've got to get some work done. Must head off. I'll get my drawing challenges done tonight. Ideal. Nice one, Christy. And thank you for dropping in. As always, good to see you with that green badge as well. That looks sweet. So that was our doodle line, and then we turned it into little. It's like a classic sort of portrait, you know, like someone stood like a 45-degree angle, little weird sort of painting, but in a very Joel Create style with the colours either side. What have we got left? This one. Other than the vase. No, you don't have to do it in one brush. It's just if you want to, it's there as an extra challenge. You know, it's just try to use a brush one you've never used before, like I just did for both of those, and just try out basically. So not only do you try out using you know, different design and trying to use your creativity for it, you're also then having to use a brush as well that you've never used before. So wait, what's happened? Is it just me, guys, or is Joel ignoring my comments? You said Night David, and then he said about the zombie Snoop. He said, okay, I will try this again. Joel, oh sorry, no, I actually did just miss this. Okay, Joel, can we have this as a tutorial, or just send it to me? I love him. Chrissy wants him as a tutorial too. Sorry guys, if I'm honest, I just keep getting like wrapped up in the design, and then I miss a little bit of chat here and there. Sorry, no, okay, I can actually see now that you put Joel, read my last comment, please. Sorry. Joel, make the tutorial or send it me. I love him. Do you want the Cassie, do you want the actual Procreate file, or what do you want? I probably won't make it a tutorial, but if you want the Procreate file, you can have it. That's fine. Because I could send you that as a Procreate file, and then you've got all the layers and you can mess around with it. Or I could just send you him with all the outlines, because that still exists. All the outlines for it still exist. So you could send it you, and then you could colour it in, maybe, if you want to. You are foreign. You are forgiven. Sorry, not foreign. Sorry, I actually feel really bad, but I keep trying to lift my head up and then catch up with everybody, but I keep missing it. Yes, please. Okay, cool. I'll send you the Procreate file. Let's go. Guys, give me just 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be 2 seconds. So I think I've even got a fancy screen for this. Hang on, let's have a look. Be right back. There we go. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Just gonna grab a drink, and I'll be with you in 2 momentos. Sorry folks, Julie was at the door just dropping off my Red Bulls. Yeah. Hey guys, there is not, there is, but in my personal top 5 little chocolates, a dime. Little dime. I wonder if you guys know what that is. I mean, we will in the UK. Red Bulls. Give me my bow back. Yeah, sorry, Julia was just in a bow and with some Red Bulls in her hand. You've never seen a dime before? Oh, sorry if you can hear me crunching. I'll mute if you want. Right, that's that one done. Let's get rid of him. Right, week 3. I can't not see what Julie drew. Like, yeah, dime bar. Oh yeah, like a bar. So I don't even think there's any description on them. But it's like hard caramel inside, like covered in chocolate. They're just tiny little ones. Like, you get these from IKEA. And then you get like a big bag. I don't know how much they are, but they are top drawer. Kirsty, I'll send you some along with the Procreate file. Ever had the dime cheesecake from IKEA, Joe? Absolutely. Sometimes it's the only reason I go. Oh, what can I do here? Excuse me. What is going on here? What can I do with this? Oh, I forgot to ask David how he got on with his stickers. Damn. Ah, that's annoying. Thank you, ladies, for the blessings. See, I can't help but always see doodles and want like these lines and want to turn them in, like just put 2 eyes here and make this a really weird shape, like mouth or something. You see Kenny from South Park. Where? Oh, hang on. Oh, what, like hood up? This is like his face. We need an emoji for when you sneeze. Well, we're gonna have to get some more members on YouTube because YouTube. We need. I don't even know what is the next lot up. Anyway, we need more members on YouTube to get even more emojis. But we could put one on. There's no point in putting one on Discord, is there? You're not going to go over to Discord and tell me, bless you. Can you tell me where I can find these challenges? Devin, are you on our Discord? Yeah, you are. I see you. Oh, cool. Hang on. Let's have a look at your tattoos first. That's some sick coverage. So, like, the picture with your dog, right, is kind of sums up my tattoo situation exactly the same. Because you can't see your hands in that one, but well, you can, your right hand. But that's the same coverage as me. So it goes around the base of my neck. So if I wore a t-shirt like you do in your photos, you can't see my tattoos around my neck. Like, they don't peek up and out of my neck line of my t-shirts. But then the double sleeves on either side as well. Dude, sick coverage. Sick coverage. When I was younger, I wanted like my hands done as well. But when I've got older, me personally now, I don't want them done, because I know this sounds so annoying because I sound like my mum. But like when I put like a shirt on or something for like a wedding, you know, that's actually more frequent than you think for me, to be honest with you. Like the what's I getting at? I just like to be able to just completely cover them up, you know, like wear a jumper or something, and I don't see it, but yeah, I like wearing a t-shirt. Then, you know, Devin, I guarantee you're the same as me. Like, well, like in the winter, not sure whereabouts you're from, mate, to be honest with you, but like in this winter, I'll be wearing like jumpers and hoodies all the time. And then that first sort of spring day, and you're like chuck a t-shirt on, you're like, oh damn, and you look at your arms and you're like, whoa, I'm absolutely covered in these. Joel, are you blonde, brunette, or ginger? I've got very dark hair. Black. It's not black. It's actually like a really dark brown. But it's not black. Not quite black. Let me have a look at. So Devin, hang on. Did somebody answer your question? In the Discord, it's the channel on the left-hand side called Drawing Challenges. Correct. So under General Challenges, Devin. Over on Discord, you'll see Drawing Challenges. Now you will have to probably scroll all the way back up through all the nonsense of everybody complaining at me this morning, but there's some pinned messages in that chat. So if you scroll back up, you'll see everybody else's designs as well as mine for today from week 4. So to be honest with you, at this point, I've I'm playing catch up myself. Like Julie especially was shouting at me for not doing the designs, so that's what I'm doing today, just catching up on those. Statement. I kind of wish I did that. So yeah, ignore the chat. Someone has to give Joel a hard time. You guys give me more than a hard time. Right, sorry, I'm catching up. Where are we? Rebel, are you still here in the chat? On YouTube? We don't give you a hard time. You absolutely do. Right. A duck is a good shout. I actually can't help but see a Pokemon. It's like an octopus. I can't remember what the hell it's called now. Your screen froze. It's my screen froze. What do we do here with this one? Let's have a look. Maybe let's try and duplicate it, see what happens if we flip it. Oh damn, that's getting a bit provocative, that. I can see that turns into something else. Somebody please tell me you saw that as well in my stream. From what I saw. Yeah. Okay, cool. It's not just me. That's cool. That 100% got real saucy real quick. I nearly dived for the keyboard to turn on the flipping Joel After Dark.
Stop it. Get some help.
Right. Joel, Joel out. Yeah, it's Julie. She's rubbing off on us. It's not in any sort of other way. I actually can't see anything here. I mean, somebody said a duck a second ago, which I can see now. Should we see how we could do that? Isn't that funny that we all saw that though? That's class. I don't want to draw like a face again, like. Okay, I got an idea, but I'm not sure how it's going to pan out. Because the angles don't really work for this, what I'm thinking in my mind. Hang on, how can we do that? Okay, I'm going to try something really random for this one, so trust me on it, see where it goes, and then I tell you what, I will make a I will make an After Dark little symbol. We just have to put it in the corner. I love this. You gave us this shape. I know. I can't. I'm so sorry that I've put you through all of this. I can only apologise. Okay, right. Let's crack on. Let's work out what I'm going to do. I'm thinking of essentially this section here will be water. Alright, so bird's eye view, water, and then I'm going to do like a paper cut almost style, making our way down and creating like a rock pool sort of look, and then maybe somebody, or maybe a boat, or somebody on a boat above, like on the surface, something like that maybe. And then all around here will be like rock formation, so like you're kind of looking at like the cliff edge here, so, and then like the rock water in here. It in my mind the shape's not right for it anyway. It's gonna look a bit shit. What if I rotate that actually? That's better. That takes up a lot more of the canvas. Okay, let's do that. Let's just go with that as an idea. Not yet. Wait until after the live, Kirsty. Now Julie's rubbing off on Joel Defo after that. Not yet. Just wait until. Need a picture. God damn. Someone do the Terry sticker while Joel's making his way down. Joel, you can't cut half of the picture. I'm not cutting half of the picture. That is the whole shape, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Maybe I got rid of a little bit. I have been caught. Guys, this is starting to stress me out. Right, let's just leave it like that. Right, I'll make it work. I do this for not so much for a living, but you guys paid me to do this, so. Hey. New subscriber on YouTube. Sakata, love. Thank you for subscribing if you are here in the chat. Right. Apologise to the Julie. What did I do? You did this to us. I'm enjoying your pain here. Right. Let's go ahead. Reference this. Let's just grab a light colour for the outside. Let's go down to... Ah, damn. He's literally cutting off again. Can't handle it. I have not cut anything off. You watch your lip. That is perfect. That is exactly the same. Look. It goes. Look. Look. See? It doesn't even... Look. You see this? What's that? That's a gap. Alright? Look. Whole thing's in there. You watch your lip. If I unsubscribe on YouTube and then resubscribe, can I get a wee notification? You can try. I love it. I'm glad I found this. Devin, this is week in, week out. This is, I mean, it pains me that it is, but it is. Every Wednesday between 8 and 9, I go live. Although, you know, if I tell you I go live between 8, half 8 and 9, that's, you know, some of this lot, I've got to realise that that's actually the time that I want to start. Do you know what I mean? As in, like, you know, it gets to 1 minute past 8. People are banging watches. Where are you? I'm not pointing any fingers, but you know who you are. What the heck is going on with this layer? Oh damn, that's what I should have done actually. I should... I've done 3 of... Oh, sorry, let me catch up with everybody. I apologise, Joel. I'm very, The sorry. Guys, can we start with the? It was a one-time accident. SD, I'm not Scottish, Joel. Try the Northern Irish accent, love. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll practice all week next week, I promise. And then come round next week. Sorry. I've always wanted to learn how to draw. You'll love the Discord then, Unfiltered AF. I've done 3 of your tutorials. Awesome. Have you made sure to tag me in them on Instagram? I'll make sure to get them shared to my story. What the heck is going on? Alpha lock, fill the whole layer, please. Let me catch up. Well, last week I started at 8 PM and this week was 8:30. Ridiculous timekeeping skills. I think we forget. Sometimes I think the patrons are getting a bit out of hand here. Like, this isn't even part of your, this isn't even part of your tiers. I do this for you, but let me finish my cuppa. Do you know what I mean? It's not that hard. We were all worried about you, sweetheart. It wasn't Kat that was worried about me. What did she put? Who put the itching emoji as well? Where is it? Kat. Joel trying to call us out. I don't need to call any of these out, I posted a few things I've done so far. Devin, make sure to drop me a message on Instagram. I'll check them out for sure. Joel, the sound's mad. What's wrong with the sound? What is in the music? The Joel needs another Red Bull. Wait, what have I done? The sound's gone crazy. Let me know ASAP if it is, because I'll just turn the whole thing off. We'll go to bed. Oh, you posted them in the Discord. Oh, cool. Oh, sweet. You've done the paper cut one, and yeah, that one. I don't even know what to call that one. The sort of river planet. I don't really know what to call it. The reflective planet. That's awesome. That one just hit 10k. Guys, just for 2 seconds, I actually can't believe that tutorial hit 10k views. Like that's for me, I feel like that's a little bit mad. Oh, it's because this is referenced. That's why all of it kept messing up. Devin, I'm not sure if you've also seen my Patreon, but you can get even more tutorials over there and extra content in the Discord as well. Just give you a quick sneak peek, just in case anybody else is also here that's not yet signed up. This is the next tutorial, which is going live early next week. Patrons get 3 extra tutorials a month, as well as extra access on my Discord server, and you also get sneak peeks over on Patreon and on Discord, to be fair, of upcoming content ahead of time. So we get a lot of extra content out of it, and the link's further up in the chat, but if you want it, I can drop it in the chat. Where was I? Doodle challenges, and that's on here. And then let's see what else there was. Kat, I just explained to my son what happened with the Holland. The Joel, not the sound. Wait, I'm confused. Is the actual audio, like, is the mic knackered? Or did I just make a weird noise or something? Oh, Joel, can you please say happy birthday to Antonio? Antonio, happy birthday. Enjoy your 10th birthday. Hope you have a smashing day. Guys, does that mean I'm like like properly like big time now, you know, doing birthday shout outs. Okay, cool. Let's drag that into the outer edge, which I can't do. That's un-alpha like that. This sounds fun. Jesus. You just made his day. That's awesome, cat. Glad to be of service. Okay, cool. So can you kind of see what I'm trying to go for now? Like, this is the depth effect in here. So now on each different layer, I will do some different sort of rocky look to it. So let's go back to the layers and draw in some stuff. That's the very bottom layer. Let's add in like a rocky sort of look here. Oh damn, I need a brush. No, actually no, I don't need a brush. I'm gonna do it differently for this one. You don't control me. Oh damn, I hit the mic, sorry. Yeah, everybody say happy birthday. Come on, everybody in chat, happy birthday to Antonia. Come on. Cool, that's that rocky look. Let's then go ahead on each layer and add in some extra shapes. What is this song? This is the problem with having like uncopyrighted music. Jeez. That is stream music. I wish we could just absolutely crank out the tunes. There we go. Happy birthdays all round from the chat. Augusto. Hey Joe, thinking about getting paperlike, but I've read that the screen quality for watching videos and other stuff suffers from paperlike. What's your take on it? It's true, but it's not as drastic as people say it is. For example, I watch tons of YouTube content every day, and I also draw. Now, my primary focus with my iPad is to draw, so the paperlike benefits me more for what it does for my drawing than it does for the video. Now, it does add this like granular effect, where like sometimes you'll zoom in and you can see like this sort of green, like it sort of adjusts the pixels slightly, but it has to in order for you to get that sort of rougher feel to the screen. Now, it kind of comes down to what you use your iPad for more than anything, to be honest with you. I would say, you know, if your primary focus, like myself, for example, that you are a keen like drawer a lot of the time, then I would say I would do it. If though you watch way more video than otherwise, then you know there's other ways you can add some extra sort of the same sort of effects as the paperlike, but without having to do it. So these are Pen.Tips. So full disclaimer, I have an affiliate link down below, just the same as I have an affiliate link down below for paperlike and Pen.Tips. They do not tell me to say anything. I can say anything I want about anything, but you can get Pen.Tips, and so if you don't want to have a paperlike screen protector, you simply just go in. I'll pick a yellow one here, and then that gives you extra friction on the screen when you're drawing. So if you end up having a paperlike and a pen tip, you'll get double the amount of friction. I was talking about it earlier on, but that's something that you can also do if you don't want to get a paperlike screen protector. So Pen.Tips, they are good if you're going to use both of them together. I said this earlier, and I'm just honest about it. If you use both of them together, you get a lot of friction, and like to the point where like you can really feel it. But the paperlike is, for me, I would not use an iPad anymore for drawing without it. And just like you, like but yeah, I wouldn't use one without it, Augusto. So if you watch a lot of content, so like to summarize it again, if you watch a lot of content, then maybe, and you know you're quite a pixel peeper, I would say get Pen.Tips. If you are you know you're still happy to watch the drawing but through video but through the paperlike, and you're probably not bothered about pixel peeping, then I get the paperlike. Again, both of them are linked below if you want to use my link, but otherwise, you know, you feel free to check out other companies as well that do sort of similar things. But I've got both. And Pen.Tips have also sent us the grip that you've got here, which actually, once you get used to this, when I pick up the pencil now without it, it just feels super thinny. You know, you just need that girth, you know, just something to hold on to. And then you've got the Pen.Tips glove as well, which just makes sure that you don't get any accidental touches on the screen. Pixel peeping is like when you're the type of person that like zooms in and like looks at the details and stuff, and you're constantly sort of just taking a look around. So hopefully that answers your question, Augusto. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. But if I'm not live next time you have another one, just feel free to send me a message over on Discord or otherwise Instagram. I've got no idea what type of fish that is. I'm not even sure that is even like remotely realistic to a fish of any sort. Oh, that's deliberate. I'm away having a hot flush, Custer. Alright, anyway, let's get this done. Lord above. Let's go pinch those layers together. Yeah, that does. Thanks, man. You're very welcome. Chat, how many times a stream do you think I try to deliberately set up things that I'm saying? I reckon it's more than you think, you know. No, I don't like that. Oh, naff. What I really want to try and do is do the paper cut effect for some fish all the way down. But the problem is I'm doing it from like a vertical sort of side on look, which kind of looks really weird. Lord above. Marie, see what happens when you're here teaching him right. See what happens when you're not here teaching him right from wrong. problem with this perspective. I just don't like what I'm drawing in. And I'm also getting... No, actually, tell you what, let's redo that. Let's go ahead and try and add in... Why is that doing that? Fill that layer, goddamn. Oh, what has happened here? That's that layer. That is... That should have been that layer, which then that layer there should now be 2 seconds. I've just messed this up. Right, let's start at the top and then I'll be able to work out what I've done wrong. Gaussian blur layer. 13, that'll do. Hundreds, not unnoticed, 100%. You even do it in some of your tutorials, I notice. Every time I say something sort of that I feel like would be inappropriately taken by somebody with, you know, a vulgar mind, which, you know, it's like 100% of us in the chat. Like every time I just think, I pause for like half a second. I enjoy it for a minute and then I'll just move on. Erica's here. How you doing, Erica? Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. I'm going to go back and maybe do some more details in a sec, but I'm not overly happy with this one in the first place, so. I don't know how you guys did it. You're better than me, I guess. There we go. Said it. You heard it at first. You know, like, I feel like these ones here, they get a little bit lower down. We can maybe start to push the blurs a little bit further. Right, so now what is going on? So that is already done, which is this layer here. So that is just a duplicate of that. So if we duplicate that, alpha lock, fill, alpha lock, Gaussian blur. Cool. Waiting to see if we notice. I know you notice that, you know, I know. Sometimes I decide not to call him out, you know, just to be nice. Not anymore. Notice he said 100% of us here, which includes him. Vulgar. Yeah. It is what it is. Ah, oh, why don't I have that as a meme? Oh, I'm gonna have to put that in. Why is that not a meme in this folder?
Nice.
The student has become the teacher. It's obviously right. I've still got plenty I could teach him, cat. God damn. God damn.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hello there.
I'm going to add way more to that. Let's grab all of these shadow layers. I love doing this bit here, like, that's so cool. Where's our lighting coming from? Do we do something like really drastic? Do we do something like really minimal? Do we do an upward lighting even? Which actually makes more sense based on the angle of everything. But it just looks a bit naff at the bottom. So you go down. Again, the angle just doesn't look right there. Although the fish looks really cool. Yeah, let's just do that. Stop it. Get some help. What, excuse me, Julie? Right, am I going to do anything else to this? Meh. It's really driving me a bit nuts. Yeah. I'm looking at it, thinking, no. What time is it? Nearly 11. Nah. So I could add more fish, could do coral, but the only thing I don't like about this one compared to the shark tutorial that I did before is the shark tutorial was at an angle that actually worked. So if I go to YouTube tutorials, this one here, because it was like completely from the side, you can do the bubbles, you could do light rays, you can do the coral because you can see it. But from a vertical point of view, the coral's going to look naff. Sharks, you've got to get the angles right, otherwise it just looks weird. So it's just not. I'm going to probably leave it as it is. I'm probably done with that. You could do that effect in the opposite way to make it look like something is going to the sky. Yeah, I do want to definitely do that. Like a completely different version of it. Could do like, you could do a city from above. Now that would be pretty hard to do, but that could be a really cool effect. What else are we doing? Okay, sorry, I missed out there. And also, real quick, while anybody is here in the stream, you can get a little sneak peek of this weekend's tutorial. Now, you've already seen this maybe on Instagram, or some of you did it with me. Sorry, some of you did it with me live last week on the stream. The tutorial, I mean. So, with that in mind, not everybody did. Not everybody had the time. So, we have got it as a tutorial this weekend. And bang on, it's only 17 minutes long, so whoop-dee-doo. So that's going to be this Friday's tutorial on the old YouTube. So yeah, that's this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing next weekend, to be honest with you. I've not really worked it out. Okay, a quick question. Even though it's meant to be spooky month, do you want to still get a Cooper episode? Kat, I know what your answer is, so I'll take a one for you. But, like, do you want to have a Cooper episode this month? Because it will obviously break up the whole Halloween theme for stuff. Devin said yes. And Cat, I wish I could Procreate. I wish Procreate listed the brushes used in the canvas. They have everything. I know, I don't understand why they don't have a history of brushes. Cat says yes. Devin says yes. Julie says no. Interesting. The Cooper ones are a little bit longer. They take a little bit longer to do. Devin, you see over on Discord, people's names are either red, orange or yellow. That's dependent on their tier that they are on Patreon. So everybody in red is a patron. Red, orange or yellow is a patron. And then yellow is the highest. Orange is the middle. Some of Cooper's adventures are spooky element. I did think of like trying to make like a pretty creepy one, because he's just made his way up onto land. So I think we could do something where he's making his way through the woods, and it's like a bit, you know, a bit spooky, making his way through the woods. I'm not sure. There's a few designs still that I can't remember. I think it might have even been Cat maybe that requested, that are a little bit further back in my stack of all of these designs I've done in the past. That never made it to tutorials. We just did this one. This one is probably one I'm going to do soon. Could even make that a little bit more Halloween themed. Maybe could make that Halloween themed. I don't know. Maybe make it a werewolf on the rock. That could be cool. Spooper. Yaya's here. As I draw, I make a folder with special brushes I use, and then I recreate them. That's a good idea. Yeah, I wish it did have a history though. It would be so much easier, especially for me, like doing designs and then I'll jump in between designs like throughout the week and stuff. That one, it's got to be done soon. This one's got to be done soon too. Haven't done that one yet. Haven't done that one. Haven't done that one. I feel like Flo did something very similar to this though. I've just kind of got the moon surface in front, which is treading quite close to somebody else's idea. What is this song? I'm done with this playlist. Let's get rid of this, shall we? What's House Grooves? This could be. That'll do. Devin, could you do a mandala tutorial? I've done one somewhat close, but not like a circular mandala, but I could do one. Like I did this one here, kind of in that similar style, but we could do a circular mandala. It's just like a repeating design. I actually have drawn one out before. There should be one up here. Don't know why I decided to draw it. Where is it? I definitely drew a circular mandala at one point. Oh, there was one. And then I put all the 3D levels in there as well. Just to try and make it like sort of stand up from each other. I tried making a folder for each project. I discovered I have 5 stipple collections, trying to clean it up a bit. Yeah, it could get out of control pretty quick. Especially if you draw a lot. Devin, that first one I showed you is on YouTube already. The Lotus, it's already live on YouTube if you want to go check it out. It's a long one, like tutorial, but yeah, it's already live. I do try to do some like varying styles from time to time, but as you can tell, I quite like my old neon stuff. Guys, I do worry sometimes. Like, the only thing I worry about is hitting like a mental block of ideas. Like, I do try my best to like constantly keep trying to change it up and do different things, which I think is why these challenges will be good, to like maybe draw something different. Like, I could show you guys how to draw a like a character now, you know, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. What's that, Julie? Joel, I want to know how you did the Apple logo. This is the frosted glass. The difference is, Julie, look at the shapes. If I start at the bottom, see this red section? The red section here goes all the way up, it goes to here, and then goes across here, like so. Then I do an orange layer, and the orange layer is this line here, and where they overlap, you get this like brighter section, and this goes all the way up to here. So let me show you that again from this angle. Here, all the way up to this line here, the highest one. And then again, all these layers now just overlap each other. The green section is this bottom line here, so it overlaps with the orange and goes all the way up to here. So we've got multiple layers layered on top of each other. I watched a short vid and convinced it skipped a few steps. That's exactly the same. Exactly the same. The difference it is to the no, it's just, actually think about it, it's exactly the same as the frosted fish. The only thing I've not done is frosted out the layers underneath. I've kept all the layers in between to give you those sort of overlapping sections. If I was to do this again, I would be more extravagant with the shapes. Like this red one down here, I would probably scoop all the way up to the top, like up here somewhere, to try and like get more colours to drift into one another and get rid of these constant big gaps. I was really disappointed that this didn't do as well as I thought it would. There's a guy who did an Apple logo before in a certain style, and he got a boatload of views, and this didn't, unfortunately. You could draw a League of Legends character there. That's the love of my life. I've never played League of Legends, nor do I actually know that any characters, to be honest with you. No, I don't want to. League of Legends. I don't tend to draw people very often, because it's like a whole nother style of drawing that takes a lot of practice, and if you don't do it all the time, and it's not something I fully enjoy. But looking at the characters, they're pretty cool. Who's this I'm looking at? I'm looking at Viego with his like green sword. That looks pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. There are over 100 different characters with amazing art. Oh, that's cool. Would love a Marvel character, Joe. See, I would also like to do a Marvel one. I remember doing like it was a free wallpaper actually, which that folder's still probably alive. When I used to do TikTok lives all the time, I used to do free wallpapers. So I did like a Captain America neon shield, which I thought looked pretty cool. I think they even make that as like a piece of actual art for like walls and stuff. And then go back. But frosted effects, like I tried to make like an iPhone wallpaper. So you can see like these, I just created these random shapes that I knew would overlap one another, frosted out parts of them, and created like an iOS wallpaper style. So that was a cool little, that's what I used to do all the time on the TikTok lives. Simple sort of don't even know what this is. What's it called again? Synthwave. This planet, the way that I managed to blur out the lines and stuff looks so cool. Like if you dialed that down a little bit more and then added highlights where necessary, that could look really cool. Seeing some of these is actually bringing it back to when I used to, like, I know I've not been doing this long. What are we in, October? So what month is that, chat? Is that 10th month? Yeah. So I've been doing this now just shy of 10 months. Like this whole thing, YouTube, everything. And like the stages I've gone through in this already, like going from doing a couple of TikToks and then realizing I need to draw every single day for TikTok. At one point I was drawing 2 designs a day for TikTok content. Like that was when I was just doing TikTok, like drawing twice a day and fitting in lives as well. Like I was burning out quick, like 2 designs a day, 7 days a week to make sure I had content. I would post at 10 or 12 o'clock and then post again in the evening at 6 o'clock, which I think is where I got all my growth from, because TikTok realizing, you know, I had a lot of content, was chucking it out there, whereas now they obviously don't, which is quite annoying. But drawing all the time, like crazy all the time. And this was part of that whole thing, you know, drawing, and then everybody wanted tutorials, and now we're here. Live on YouTube. Let's catch up. Marvel, yeah, that's a good one. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Marvel character, Joel. I think if I was going to do a Marvel character, it would be like, so in my style. So like you could do Doctor Strange, and you know the I don't want to get like, I love Marvel. Let's just get that straight off the bat. Like I love Marvel films. I would do Doctor Strange with like the orange glow rings around his hand. I think that would look really cool. That's quite pretty much like my style, would work quite nicely for that. But my suggestion will always be to draw a Moomin holding an axe covered in blood. I asked guys to draw that in their styles because I can't decide what style to get it tattooed as. Alright, interesting. I actually would never have thought to draw something like that. And Marie, you know I love Cynthia art. I take many breaks. Same here. Marvel is my world. I've watched all the films, every single one. That Shang-Chi is, that film is top draw, and I think it's getting credit, but I don't think it gets enough credit. Like to me, it's like they learned from all the old films and realized how to make an origin film good. You know, like Thor, they messed up. It was just wrong. But Shang-Chi was like elements of lots of people, and if this song keeps repeating itself, I'm gonna have a hernia. Jesus, come on. Like it definitely learned from all the different origin films. Okay, that's some stuff. What was I talking about actually in the build up to this? Was this, oh guys, can I have your opinion real quick? Real quick. Okay, you see these logos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick your favourite. This is a company that clean carpets, fix carpets. I'm going to zoom in on them. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And it's froze. Damn. Oh, there we go. 5. What happened there? And number 6. Oh my lord. There we go. Why is it freezing? Let me know in the chat which one is your favourite. And I don't know why it's freezing. Why is it freezing? One and 5. 1, 5, yeah. 4, 3, 4, 1. A cat just picking which one his favourite. Because the client, I don't think, went for any of these, to be honest with you. They like mix and matched a few bits from either ones. But, number 1 is my favourite, hands down. Because number 1 is like a very modern, very... From what they already had, it's a very modern rebrand. And I think that you could see on the side of a van, you could see it on the side of a van quite easily. You know, that looks proper. It's just a basic van. But compared to the others, to me, that was the most... other than this one, because this one was actually one that they went with. Like a mix of this one. But yeah. Some work that I was working on. What time is it? I can't... hang on. There was something I was going to show you and I can't remember what it was. No, not that. No, none of those either. Nope, can't remember. This one's got to be a tutorial soon, actually. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to get into any more drawing, to be honest with you. I'm a bit tired, but also I just don't think I've got any ideas, to be honest with you. I think going through those doodles, I mean, maybe I could go back and check out the doodle challenges and maybe make some alterations here and there. Like this one could... No, that one's actually fine. And why is the camera doing this? But which one? Sorry, you're referring to? But the one that's on the screen now. These are drawing challenges that are on my Discord. So you can you get the yellow line here, and then you've got to make it into something. And I made it into an eye anyway. The one we actually did today, I mean I did these obviously, but during the day today, week 4, is this yellow line here across the screen. So that yellow line is the doodle line, and then I ended up drawing this sort of character for this. Now this brush actually that I ended up using was perfect, and because it was a metal object, I thought it was metal anyway, like a robot head. It allowed me to create these sort of scratches in the metal as well, and likewise in the teeth. It sort of brought it to life a little bit more. The lion. Oh, the lion one. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's going to be a tutorial, but it's not going to be this month. That'll probably be in like November. You need your Red Bull for next week, Joel. Can't be having this half shift again. Oh no, I got on late, and I'll be finishing a little bit earlier. It's just it is what it is. It's not a metal condom. It's a robot's head. I don't judge any... See, this is this double standard malarkey, right? I don't mock any of your designs. But if I've got to start getting a wee little bit savage... That's savage at the end, sorry, it was terrible. A wee little bit savage? 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 A wee little bit savage? A wee little bit savage, then I will do it. I'll start slaughtering all your designs. No, I'm joking. Yeah, that one was one that we drew last week on stream, I think it was. I'll provide everything for it and we'll get it all done. It's gonna be a stamp number, obviously. So, has anybody got any questions or anything you want answered? If Disney had a condom character, really? Drop the little if you say we, so English. Yeah, fair. Oh yeah, wee little bit. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why it sounded so long. Hey, Dobby, that design on Discord, love that. At first I was like, she's not even used the shape now. What's going on? She's used half of it, but you haven't. Obviously you've used it in the tentacles underneath. It's decent. My question is, why aren't you asleep, Joe? Why aren't you asleep, Joe? Yeah, I know. I'll go soon. I like hanging out at the end for a little bit. New subscriber on YouTube, Nancy B. Nancy, if you're here in the chat, thank you for subbing. We do these lives every Wednesday. Sometimes they draw along with me, so we'll literally do a tutorial together. But otherwise, you can just watch me draw away and get in the mayhem that is the chat. What else was I going to say? I actually duplicated the image and mirrored it to make jellyfish shape. Yeah, it looks decent. It looks really good. What I like is that you've duplicated the shape and used it, and then there's a couple of tentacles that are flipped, but the other way but then you've added tentacles that are individual, like on each side, which looks really good. Makes it sort of balanced. But anyway, I have a question. Dobby, go for it. I can't tell if this is going to be PG. I can't tell if it's going to be legit. And if I go offline abruptly, you know what it is. Guys, I also need your help as well. I need to find some more smaller creators on YouTube for the guest series. I have 2 dogs, Dobby. I have a golden retriever and a border collie, but in the other order in terms of age. Border collie is 4, golden retriever is 2. And it's probably the reason why I don't have any children yet, because they are my children. They don't talk back to, well, they do. I mean, my border collie will give us a little woof back, like if he wants attention. But otherwise, that is why I would not have any children right now. Or don't have any children right now. I'll do one if you ask super nicely. Julie, anytime you want to do a tutorial and you want to kickstart some sort of YouTube rivalry between us, you go for it. I will happily have you on the channel. Even if you don't want it, but do it for a YouTube channel. If you want to do it, you do it. I think you could do it. Obviously, we'll put subtitles on though. You should draw them for us, the dogs. Yeah, I'd love to. I think I've got a really old photo actually, just in Procreate, of Charlie, which is my border collie. Right at the bottom probably of this stack. I think I saw it earlier. Yeah, I do. I mean, this photo, right? Let's just turn these layers off, duplicate that. So I'm probably never ever gonna come back to this. This was a very long time ago. Look at this boy as a puppy. Oh my god. Ears were huge, paws were huge. That was just mad. Dobby, Joel versus Flo till the battery dies. Yeah. Can I come and pet this one too? Yeah, we got to wear more than just a bow. Yeah, he's a beauty. I can't remember, he was so young then, I can't remember. Only a couple of months, I think. A couple of months. Mine's called Nacho. I don't have a picture of Daisy in here. Hang on. Let me slide the iPad out of the way. You don't need to be looking at my gallery. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. Where is my little baba? Oh, help if I was connected to the internet. I should just do like some pen tricks while you wait for me to find a photo. There you go, you like that, don't you? Yeah, you like that, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on? Why isn't it not connecting? I knew you guys would say that. What's in the gallery? What do you have that you don't want us to see? Joel hiding his nudes. Amelia Archer, thank you for subscribing. If you're in the chat, we do this every Wednesday, not Friday. I'm not doing it twice a week. Hannah. Where is she? Where is my little bab? Oh my god, these photos. Oh my days, when we brought her home. That was when she was a puppy. My little baba. Yeah, so what happens is I get off my live streams and I just twerk for an hour. That's why I'm thinking of going a bit earlier, and I record it and then I put it up on my OnlyFans, and then I you can't see that content because you're not paying for it. So simple as that, isn't it? Why's the camera just gone green? Uh-oh. What's happening? Uh-oh. Alright, let me try and find a photo again. Another one. Little show and tell with Joel. Try and find a photo of her now, or both of them now. Oh, I feel like showing you this photo just because, like, it's kind of like it's got me in the background of it, but I feel like it's just teasing a little bit. Oh, actually, it's a video, so probably not. But I've got a hat on, so you can't really see anyway. Hang on, what did I miss? Kirsty, okay guys, I'm going to have to bow out. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your days, evenings. Can't keep my eyes open. Night, Joel, don't forget to send me that Procreate file. I'll make sure I do it first thing in the morning. Kirsty, I promise you. I'll send that over. Where's the photo? Damn. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through like a boatload of photos. Oh, there's someone we had some snow. It's funny. Cute. I have to cook, but I don't know what to make with chicken. Bored of all our chicken recipes. I love Hunter's chicken. Hunter's chicken is the best, without doubt. Alright, I think let's go back to Procreate a second. And my camera's just literally dying constantly, like just keeps going green. We're having some technical difficulties tonight, guys. Right, I think I'm going to call it a wrap there. We had a little show and tell at the end. Listen, everybody, thank you for hanging around this evening, or morning, or evening, or I just said evening twice, so that's definitely a sign that I'm tired and need to go to bed. But thank you for hanging out this morning, today, this afternoon, tonight, whatever it is for you. Thanks for dropping in as always. Appreciate to see some new faces in here, as well as all the familiar faces. This is the latest Patreon exclusive tutorial that will be going live early next week. New tutorial over on YouTube though will be the frosted pumpkin design that a lot of people wanted, that wasn't able to attend the live. Just realised the camera's not. That'll do. We're going to bed in a minute anyway. So, yeah, that'll be going up on YouTube on Friday. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do next week in terms of the tutorial. But yeah, appreciate everybody dropping in as always. You guys are awesome. If you guys weren't here, there'd be no reason to do this and I wouldn't. So I'm always here for you guys. So enjoy the rest of your days, your evenings. Wait, why are you heartbroken? What did I miss? Good night, everyone but Joel. Wait, what? Why am I... Wait, what did I miss? You just shouting Nike slogans at me. Just do it. You know what I mean? What, why are you heartbroken? Why are you going to bed? I hope you ain't gone already. You need to answer some questions. She wasn't ignored. I simply made a executive decision on what photo to show. Anyway, that's me. I will see you this time. Well, I'll see you roughly between. Right, let's just take 8 and 9. Between 8 and 9 start. Okay. I'll see you next week on Wednesday. Otherwise, keep an eye out for the tutorial on Friday. Get your drawing challenges done. You've made me do them live on here. You go get them done. I will see you next week.